Some rules are made to be broken. That goes for makeup as well. And we welcome Anand from Artists Within Makeup Academy to tell us which ones we can break and how we can break them. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I love this because some of these I've been abiding by these rules for a long time.
I know, all of us have, I think.
Okay.
So it's not to say they're wrong, but there are other things we can do. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was highlight and contour, which has been so huge lately. Another way to do this is instead of doing the highlight and contour, take your blush color and go into the apple of your cheek like we have here with Victoria. So you're really going to just work that into the apple, so not underneath the cheekbone as you normally would. And then I'm going to take my highlight, which has a soft, this one's got a soft peach tone to it.
Okay.
And I'm going to work it all over the face. And this gives a beautiful glow and freshness everywhere. So you just kind of come down the nose, across the forehead, in through the cheek area. You can put a little in the chin. You can even kind of come down onto your collarbone.
The décolleté.
As well. Yes, yes.
Nice.
So that gives you a really pretty glow and more freshness than a highlight and contour does.
Okay, terrific. The next one is warm and cool colors. I thought that was a no-fly.
I know, everyone does, right? So you're either supposed to go warm or cool. So here what I've done is I paired a silver eyeshadow. So it's really silver, and you can just do a wash of it just over the lid.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then I've done a warm blush, like it's kind of a sun-kissed, frosty, coral.
In the orange family,
and then in the oranges again on her lips. So I'm kind of mixing the cool and warm, and it actually helps them stand out. So your eyes do look a little more vibrant, and you really notice the color of the warmth, whereas if it's all one tone, you kind of lose that a little bit. So if you want to create a little more oomph, the cool and warm actually work really well together.
Okay, and speaking of monochromatic looks, matchy-matchy.
Yes, so normally you're not supposed to do the same color all over the face, but this is a really pretty way, especially if you're going on holiday or something. So I've used the coral just kind of in the apple of the cheek here, and then you can also just come onto the lid here and use it as an eyeshadow, so just as a wash. So you're using one product, and it's giving you, I mean, obviously the same color on the lid and the eyes.
Yeah.
And, you know, and that works.
Pretty.
So matchy-matchy works.
Okay, spring is dewy. We always hear this as dewy season. Is that the case?
Yes. And one thing with spring usually is you have your dewy skin, your dewy, you know, your sheeny eyes, and then your glossy lips.
Right.
But we're seeing matte lips this season, which I love. And it allows you to wear brighter colors without it looking overdone. Sometimes, like if you've got a big, goopy, glossy coral lip, it's too much.
Right.
But the matte kind of tones it down a little bit and allows you to go vibrant without it looking too much.
Yeah, and it lasts so long, too. Great.
Yes.
How about lip liner? Where are we going with this? There was an era where everyone was overlining.
You know what? I actually don't use it very often anymore. And one thing I love with these mattes is they're so matte that you can actually put the color on and then actually just line afterwards with the same color, because they've got so much pigment to them.
Yeah.
You actually create that, and then you're not left with that line,
the separation,
as your lipstick wears off. So instead of using a lip liner, use your matte lip as your liner.
Okay, and that makes the rule acceptable.
Yes.
Okay, only using lip colors for lips. Where else can they go?
You know what? I love using like just a soft lip gloss for just over the eyelids. So just close for me, Victoria.
This is such a fun trick. I forgot about this.
Yeah, it just gives you that pretty dewy freshness. And then I can do it just on the top of the cheekbone as well. And it just adds such a pretty freshness to the look. So your lip gloss, I'm actually not even using it on the lips. everywhere but the lips.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Would you wear a waterproof mascara in that case, or is your mascara going to be affected?
You know, it won't be, as long as you don't go crazy with it. I'm just doing like a little tiny dab. No, you'll be fine.
I love that. Okay, bold lip and eye. Can they go together?
You know what? Yes. So one thing we're seeing a lot this season especially is going in with a darker shade underneath your eyelid. So if we kept the silver going, and then just underneath we're just going to go in with a little bit of the purple here. And what I find is if you go in with something not too harsh, so you don't want to go black, but if you go gray, purple, browns work really well.
Yeah.
And then it gives you some depth, but it's not kind of fighting with each other. And I think it's okay in the summer, especially when you've got some color on your lip and your eye, and it doesn't look too much. So you can do a stronger idea on both lip and eye.
Terrific. Great tips. I had no idea that rules could be broken. And of course, beautiful Victoria, thank you. And she is wearing all of the makeup rules this morning by the time we're done.
Do them all at once.
Exactly. All right. Thank you, Tara.